changing our language from British English to international English. Apparently it's very modern to appeal to a global audience, and naturally we always want to be one step ahead of the curve.
Okay, so you mean like using pants instead of trousers?
Oh, darling, pants is so passé. I'm wearing a red pant. Doesn't that sound vulgar to you? No, we don't like pants. But unless it's something utterly chic, like a Marc Jacobs cigarette pant or a leather pant from Joseph.
So trousers?
Darling, trousers is dull. Trousers is boring. Unless it's something elegant, like a tailored trouser. That does work.
Okay, and we're using sneakers instead of trainers now?
Now, when did I say we're using sneakers instead of trainers? No sneakers in this building, thank you very much. But unless, of course, it's a slip-on sneaker. But that does roll off the tongue with a certain finesse, no?
Got it. Trainers it is.
No, darling, trainers. No. Don't like trainers. Trainers sounds tiring. Trainers sounds like I have to work for something. Frankly, no one wants to work for a shoe. No, trainers isn't going to work. Well, unless, of course, it's something quite novel, like a gym trainer. That sounds quite sweet, no?
Right. What about jumpers?
What about jumpers? Darling, a jumper is a jumper. We only ever call a jumper, except when we call it a sweater. Or, knit, perhaps, in singular form. That does sound quite cheap.
And what about pumps versus court shoes?
Pumps, darling. Pumps isn't going to work for me. Pumps sounds airy. Pumps sounds like I'm going to inflate. Who wants to be bloated, frankly? To courts, on the other hand, sounds like I'm going to acquire a tennis racket. That's also not very appealing. Unless, if we're talking about a single sole pointe pump from Gianvito Rossi, now that's really going to capture my imagination. On the other hand, a classic court shoe, that really works, doesn't it?
So really this isn't about the words at all, is it?
I mean, it's less about the words, darling, yes.
Because we can say what we want?
We say whatever works, darling, whatever sounds refined and elegant.
It's probably more about the spellings then.
About the spellings, yes, exactly.
Okay, so we just get rid of the U?
Get rid of the U, yes.
And we switch S for Z?
S for Z, I like what you did there, darling, fabulous. Yes, we switch S for Z.
Great. Anything else?
Anything else you fancy, darling? Fashion is a global language.